lesson, let's summarize the use of the NGRX effects library. Let's really see what was the added benefit of introducing it. And we are going to start by showing that our application is still working as expected. In order to have a running application, we need first to fix this warning. So we have defined here the load threads effect service, but we have not configured it in our dependency injection system. So let's do that now. In order to do that, we need to import here the effects module from NGRX effects, and here we have the run method. So here we are going to pass in a list of effects. So in this case, we are going to pass in this class here. So as you can see, our effects service is now configured. Another thing that we need to do at this point is to import the switch map operator. At this point, before running the program, you might be receiving this error. User threads is using the name of observable, but it cannot be named. So in order to fix this, we need to add here a type annotation, and we're going to define the user threads observable as being an observable of type action. So action being imported from NGRX store. So if you hit Ctrl S, the application will be rebuilt and everything is now working correctly. So at this point we should have all the compilation errors solved. Let's take this current version of our program for a spin. We are going to localhost 4200 and take a look. Our application is still working as expected. Let's go back to our thread section component. So as you can see, this implementation of this smart component is really minimal. We are only injecting the store in our smart component. So imagine that this is a larger application and you have 10-15 services. You will not have to inject them here and make them interact at the level of the smart component. On the smart component, we simply inject the store, we dispatch actions to it, and it will be the effects services that are going to load any data or save any data to the backend. Here we simply define what are the observables that the view needs, and we configure the mapping that we need from the application state to the view model via these mapping selector functions that we have configured here. So we can see that this way of building smart components will scale very easily in our application.